Hi everybody, welcome back to Tam Predicts, and today I'm going to do a reading that is next 7 days because everybody's been asking for a general reading, but there are 3 piles so you can get your messages accordingly. Let me shift it a bit and you can see it better. So these are your 3 piles. First is the white flower, the second is the purple flower, and the third one is a green flower. I've got some channel messages under it. I'm going to use 2 decks here right now to give you the answers, so you can just look at the piles and you can pause if you want to and then choose a pile. So always when you have to choose a pile, do not think too much and go with what's calling you, which color is calling you, whatever is calling you, whichever number. So we'll start the reading. So let's start the reading, and I'm going to start with pile number 1. So I'm going to keep the others away. So pile number 1, we've got the white flower. White is usually peace. Right now, I think you want a peaceful resolution to something. I get peace here. I get a lot of layers. I don't know. Is it a lot of layers in understanding something? A lot of layers you need to unfold. Unfold to understand something. Or there are a lot of levels if it's a job, or there are a lot of levels you have to go through if you get the job. So I feel a lot of levels. One after the other, dealing with a lot of levels, or it's a lot of levels of challenges that you're facing one after the other. Let's see what are your messages. I get the crow. So basically there is a message, and I've written message also. So crow somewhere is the messenger, somebody's going to drop in to see you, or you're going to get a message you were waiting for. But definitely this is about a message, or probably there are crows around your house or some significance to that. I also got the word shoo. It's like, are you shooing someone away, or you do not want anybody coming towards or coming in your house to stay, or it's like an uninvited guest or some uninvited attention. Probably next 7 days is what I get. I also get the letter F, so F is important. I also feel somewhere you said it's fine, or you're going to say it's fine because this is the next 7 days. So 19, 20, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Sorry, that's how I'm counting. 19 to 25th June. These are your messages. So you're going to say it's time. I also got distribute. So maybe levels, distribute. I don't know if it's with your job scene. Are you going to distribute something? You were thinking of distributing probably money if you've earned well, probably to your employees, or distribute something you wanted to distribute, sweets or chocolates or something, because the good news is coming, or maybe it was on your mind. Let's see what are the other cards saying, and what other messages they bring to you if you've chosen the white. I've chosen the monology cards. I'm just going to clear the energies, and let's see what are the messages for 19th to 25th June. 19th to 25th June. Show the world the real you. So basically, is it layers? Are you hiding yourself? Maybe layers meant that it's time to come out in the open the way you are. Probably you have to announce something. You've been hiding something. I feel this pile, probably you've been hiding something because you wanted to maintain the peace. So, but I think it's time to come out and say something. Have you been holding a secret, or you've been scared to say something? But this is showing the world the real you, and I think it's important somewhere. You need to show the world what you made of, and things need to be better once you do show the world your real side, your real character, or who you are, or what you made of. Probably you want to talk, but somewhere somebody's quietened you because somebody's dominating. So you've kept quiet. So look at this. I'm going to take this card also because I think it is important here. I think you're keeping the peace. It could be in a relationship. It could be in a job where you're not speaking just because you do not want trouble, but you are on the right. But it's like a lot of times, even in the relationship, you're quiet because you do not want trouble. You do not want someone to come and sting you, and that's what you've been going through. And you want to keep the peace in the relationship or the job. So next 7 days, I would really feel, work through your fears. If you have to say something, if you have to tell the other person who you are, and your personality is totally changed because of the person or the job or whatever, the family matters, I think you need to speak up. Here I get more about speaking up. It's not that if you have to maintain your peace, you do not talk about things, so because you do not want a fight, but definitely you have to speak out, because otherwise you'll not feel good, and you lose your voice somewhere, and you lose your personality. You will lose who you are, and you'll really be very quiet. And I don't know why not breaking the silence. You're so quiet because you do not want to disturb the peace of the whole situation. Next 7 days, I really feel you've got to speak up, and I get speak up quite a lot. Bring love into the situation. So maybe if you talk with a lot of love, if you talk, if you bring love into the situation, or you talk without, without the aim of fighting with someone, and say very kind words, and I really think it's going to change the situation. That's a message I'm getting. Let me just clear the lens. I think it's a little blurry. Sorry, I was just clearing the lens. I did think it was a little blur. I get a lot of violet here, so I don't know if you like the color violet and purple, but I see a lot of violet and purple by chance here, all three cards especially. So you got to bring love into the situation and talk kindly, and maybe that's how you're going to resolve things. I just said resolve, and here it is. I did not see the cards, guys. I just shuffled in front of you. And yes, a personal issue does need resolution, and it will, you will find a resolution only when you talk, when you bring love into the situation, when you maintain the peace. Maybe you're not talking, maybe you get very angry, and the things get spoiled because you want to explain something, but you get so angry and you do not know how to explain it otherwise, and things go worse. So I really feel think through what you want to say to the person, and there is definitely a resolution. There will be a resolution, and it will help you solve the problems if you think kindly, and that's what I feel. So there is a personal problem, and I think it could be with a water sign. You could be a water sign. I also get you could be a fire or an earth sign. I do not get an air sign much, but anyway, it could be an air sign also, because this is a gen reading. You could be dealing with any of the energies or any zodiac sign, and you could be any zodiac sign. But I do get a water a lot, because look here, you've also got Aquarius. Okay, you've got two Aquariuses, which is air. I did not get more air, but yes, now that I look at it, there is air. I think air here means blowing things out of proportion. Things have really been blown out of proportion by you or the person you are involved with, or people around you. But it's become bigger than what it was, and I think you could be dealing with a water sign, or you definitely a water sign. Yes, there is water. Water. You pouring water. You pouring water. Look at this. There is water everywhere. So I did not get air much. Okay, all I get is water. I was just trying to see another channel message. Step out of your comfort zone. So somewhere you're hiding behind, a mask, or you're hiding behind, your silence. You're not saying things, and it will not really, do good in the situation, because you have to speak up. And unless you speak up, how will you resolve? And look at the cards. I mean, look at the variation in the color purple. Most of them are similar, looking cards, though there are a lot of colors, like you can see while I'm shuffling. Let's see what are the other messages. So this pile is definitely about a resolution. It's definitely about speaking up. It's definitely about levels of challenges is coming in a lot of levels, or there are a lot of levels involved. If it's a job, or the one after the other, there's a situation that's cropping up for you guys. Here it is. I said air signs is not there, but I get my answer. The air signs definitely. I said it's not the air signs, but look at the air signs are popping up right now. So this is could be a water with a air. Could be water with air a lot. And the answers you need are coming. Okay, the answers you need are coming. So you wanted an answer. If you got no answer even from the other side, maybe the other side, there was silence and they weren't talking, I think they're going to turn towards you. I think it was about communication. Remember, we spoke about messages. It was all about messages. So you shoot someone away with your silence, or you do not want anybody or somebody shoot you away with their silence. Or shoo is also, when you want someone to be silent. So there is, I don't know why I'm getting a lot of silence, and break the silence. So the answers are coming to you. You were not getting any answers before, but definitely somebody is turning towards you. You could be dealing with a twin flame. You could be dealing with a soulmate, is another message that I get. But I also feel somebody with two different personalities, because Geminis are a sign of duality, and you do not know how will they react. So I think the other fear that you have is you do not know how the person will react, and that's also what's making you keep quiet. Let's see what are the other messages for you. Yep, there's been a fight in May. some of you've been fighting, and you went away. One of the person went away. They're like, I'm not going to be involved in this fight anymore. Like I said, a lot of levels. So maybe, I don't know, if you're in a relationship with other family members jumped in, or people around you jumped in. If you are in a job, everybody got involved. Somehow I feel everybody got involved in this fight, and it became messy. That's how it became a big problem. It got blown out of proportion. It's like the fight started with two people, that so many people came, and you started the fight, or it started all with you, but you turned away, and then others are fighting. But this is definitely some complicated situation that I get. And next 7 days, I think either you walk away, you this is either you walked away, but you're going to walk back to have a resolution, because I really think you need answers. I mean, walking away is also silence, so you did not need to do this. You walked away somewhere, you closed yourself, you walked out of the person's life, you walked away from the situation, but that didn't help you because there was no resolution. So you got to find your own answers. You got to come back to the situation, talk it out, and resolve it. That's what I feel. And crow is also like talking a lot, or probably, uninvited guests could be, visitors came, family came, and there was a big problem after that. Probably the family did not like you, or you do not like the family. But like I said, a lot of people got involved in this whole situation. Yeah, and the 10 days that have gone by, you've been really worrying sick and not sleeping well, and some situation did end. And I think the ending here means the silence is going to be broken, and you're going to speak out. And I think next 7 days, it is all about sorting the situation, bringing peace in the situation, talking it out, and doing things in a better way, in a more civil way, is what I get here. Let me see another message. See, walking away. You thought everything is done. What would I do with it? How will I rescue it? And you become silent. Look at this. I mean, you don't even want to talk about the situation. You're like, I cannot rescue anything. This is also water sign. So a lot of water coming here. You could be a water sign, like I said, and just moving away. You're like, what's the use of talking? Somewhere I feel you ended the conversation. You're like, what's the use of talking? But it's fine to talk. It's fine to talk. So those were your messages, and next 7 days, I think you know what you need to do, and it's in your hands how to, solve the problem or the situation that's come up in your life. So thank you so much, guys. I'm going to move on to the next pile, and that's the purple pile, and I got some messages. I'm going to say purple, violet. It's a beautiful color. I feel very magical right now. I mean, while I hold this color or see this color, it's like almost fairy tale, a magical fairyland. I don't know why, but this is like smooth. The other word I get is smooth. I got a lot of words with B for you, because I channel these messages for pile number 2. I got B, so B could be important. I also got bus stop, and from bus stop, I got bucks. I mean, money is important for you next 7 days, or you want more bucks, or probably you are getting a raise, or you're getting a better job. But I definitely feel a better job. I also got bus. I got blue here. I got bus stop. I don't know if you went to a bus stop or something to do with the bus stop, or took a bus to go somewhere. But definitely, I also got the word blue. It could be a color that's important for you, or you like blue. I got the blue sky. I don't know why. I don't know why I got the blue sky. Did you paint anything, or you got anything that has a blue sky at home? Or was it a song that you were listening to which had a blue sky? I also get a blizzard. So it's like, are things like this right now in your life? And I also got stopped from bus stop. So you've got to stop something, You want to put a full stop to something. You want to stop something. You can't have it keep on. You can't keep on going. I think one of the beads came in my hand. So beads is also B. Okay, so there is definitely B. Could be beads, could be important, because I just said the word. Blizzard is does it feel like you're caught in a storm, or it's a storm, or it's cold? Probably it's somebody's gone really cold. In the next 7 days, you're going to feel, it started feeling that they're really not speaking to you, and that's how the whole situation is. And stop is also, is it, you want something to stop, you don't want to carry on, don't want anything, or because I didn't say don't stop, I said stop. So maybe you want something to stop, you don't want it to move on. That's the message that I'm getting again and again. Let's see what are the messages for pile number 2. Pile number 2, what are the messages? Nothing is set in stone. So nothing is set in stone right now, and you can change the situation and see what happens, because right now even you do not have answers, and this is next 7 days. This is not like really a decision making time, and you're also confused right now what to do, and you're thinking about two things together. You're trying to make a decision. Probably next 7 days you want to spend in making a decision, but the outcome of this situation is not it's not like either A or B. It could swing anyway, and depends on what you do. I don't know why I want to say this, but depends on what you do these next 7 days, the outcome that will be the outcome. Like if you have to work really hard and you do that, the outcome is going to be good. I mean, it's going to be really dependent on these 7 days is what I get. So whatever it is that you wanted to get done, or whatever outcome you wanted, the input has to be the same. If you want someone to come towards you, I think you also have to make the effort. The end of a tough cycle approaches so soon. I mean, because nothing is set in stone, and like I said, if you are going to put in the hard work, or if you are going to put in the love, you're going to get love back. And some kind of tough cycle right now, it's going to end, because we've got blizzard and I got to stop. So it's going to stop, because I wrote blizzard and stop together. So some kind of a cycle that was never ending. You're like, okay, now things are going to be fine, but something else started in your life, love life or otherwise. Could be with money. I get money here. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's your situation, because this is a general reading and I'm just picking up energies, and it could be for a few people. So I get a money situation, and you were almost caught in the middle of a storm or like a blizzard, and um, no money for the house or less money, but definitely that cycle is coming to a big end. Could be an earth sign. I get an earth sign. A personal issue reaches resolution, so things will be better. Maybe personally some problems, maybe financially. I don't know why, but I think medical was eating up a lot of your money. I don't know why I get medical. Maybe you're spending too much. I know I got the word dentist also. Could be, you went to a dentist, or a lot of money went into, I just got saving someone. I don't know why I got this, but yes, your lot of money it went to the doctors for something. But definitely this is going to end. If it's a money situation, things will be much better. Wait for 7 days. So balance spirituality and practicality. So I feel it's good to be spiritually aligned. It's good to be practical. It's good to be emotional. But I don't know why I want to say a balance is always good. Okay, a balance is always great for things, because you have to live a life. You have to do things. So definitely balance things out. And I was getting the number 22, and I was getting the number 4 today. So only balance will bring you stability. Too much emotional, too much practical never works. And everything has to be in a good balance. So remember that. But definitely blizzard and stop match with this, because the cycle is going to end. And because I said buck, remember I said it's about money situation. It is something to do with money. I also wrote blue, and now that I'm thinking why I wrote blue, could be out of the blue. Out of the blue, you got some help, or out of the blue, you got money. I don't know if you did a money spell, but out of the blue, you got some money, and that will give you a sigh of relief the next 7 days. That's what's going to happen. Your commitment is being tested. So remember I said put in your hard work, and that's what you're going to get out. Just stay committed to whatever you're doing. Right now, somebody is testing your commitment. Could be in a relationship, could be at work, and I think that requires a lot of patience. And remember in the beginning when I said smooth, so smooth is smoothing things out. So a lot of things that you do these 7 days, or what happens in these 7 days, will smoothen things out. A win-win outcome. Awesome. That's your next 7 days. There's a win-win outcome. So things will be great, And right now, if you are thinking that nothing is set in stone, it could swing anyway. I really think it's going to be a win-win outcome situation for you. Even if the win, any small win, big win, it's a win. And remember, we said balance, and here you have the balance. How you need to balance things, okay? And things will be in perfect balance. That's what I get. Because look at the scales; they're totally balanced, and that's the weighing scales, and that's what I feel. And especially in love, also the situation is going to be much better. Things are going to improve. It will be a more balanced relationship. Sorry, let's see what are the other messages. Don't look back. That's what I want to say. Don't look back. Just keep on moving. You've done your battles. You fought your battles. You do not want to fight anymore. People have left. Whatever was getting you trouble. That's why at the end of the tough cycle, whoever is bringing you, giving you a tough time, these guys will go out of your life. You'll be left with what you wanted. You've done your battles, and you also do not want any more fighting. May was a lot of fighting, so you just don't want any more fighting. So this is 19 June to 25th June for you. Yep, you've done your fighting. I told you, this is done. You were look what you were facing. So much trouble, backbiting, people, breaking your trust. But this is ending. This is a new beginning, and this says, death or ending of a situation. Like I said, there's a death or ending of a situation, and this is where a new cycle begins, because the bad cycle, the tough cycle, is going to be over soon. I'm getting a lot of 5. I was going to say a 5, and here it is, 5, 5. So big changes, okay? So your situation is going to change drastically for the better. I really feel, And I really feel what you put it in these 7 days, you're going to see a big, big change in everything. Your relationship, your job, your money. There are big changes. And because I really thought this was 5, and you did get another 5. 5 plus 5 is also 10. So you got a lot of 5s. You got case or some kind of thing rushing in for you. Some news rushing in, some good news rushing in next 7 days. You can expect, something coming out of the blue. It is actually something coming out of the blue, and that's why this message is here. So something out of the blue will come in, which will be like a good news. Somebody's going to give you a good news. Some money suddenly credited in your bank. Probably you'd applied for a job, and suddenly get a news from there. Or probably you did not hear from your loved one, and suddenly they call you, or probably they blocked you and they were not communicating with you, and suddenly they will communicate with you. So that's what I feel. So those are the messages. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll move on to the other pile number 3. This was for 19th June to 25th June. Thank you so much, guys. If you've chosen the third pile, the green one, it's a nice pastel color, and it gives me the word fresh right now. Something is fresh, and something just started, something is new. I get a lot of newness with this. I get liveliness with this. A mint, I don't know if you love having mint. I got the mint flavor. Let's see what are the messages. Browsing your wish list. Wow, something new. That's what I said. No, you are wanting something new. You are looking for something new. You're browsing your wish list, and you are going to add something to the cart and then take it out, and add to the cart and take it out. But today, I think in the next 7 days, you're going to you're going to buy something from your wish list, because you're going to browse through it. Go get it. Imagine I said it. Yes, go get it. So that's what it is. So whatever you want, just go get it, because you are going to get something for yourself. I feel this is treating yourself. I don't know why, but this is a treat, because you've been working hard, you've been doing good, but definitely something from your wish list will move to the cart is what I get. And I hope it happens. Let's see what are the other messages. Sorry, a lot of energy. Let me clear the cards. A win-win outcome. Wow, something fresh starting and a win-win outcome. Like I said, no, you're going to treat yourself. So probably there will be victory in the next 7 days, and you will be able to buy something that you always wanted. So you could be getting money in, or you could be getting, a pat on the back, and it'll make you feel good, and probably you'll be buying something for yourself also, maybe from that money. And look at this, a new start is coming. Because these cards fell out to reveal this card. So I'm going to tell you, new start is coming. And it's going to be a win-win situation for you. This is beautiful. So this is such a fresh start to your life. This is something new coming up. Could be a new project with new things. Money coming in from a new source. But I get new with it. I get fresh and new with it. This is beautiful. All 3 piles have been really different. Surrender to the divine. If you surrender to the divine, everything will be okay, I think you've surrendered to the divine. In the next 7 days, you're just getting good news from every corner is another thing. I don't know why I get north, south, east, west for you. I get 4 corners, of 4 directions. But definitely I get, news coming in from all the sides. And I feel somewhere you have understood that I don't know why I want to say this, but yes, it's more like a channel message that you do not want to fight what's in your destiny. I think somewhere you were fighting and trying to go against something, but here you know that you have to go with the flow now. And when you go with the flow, great things happen. That's what you really come to believe. It's time to take action. So basically, yes, right cards coming out for you actually which go with my channel messages, and for all the piles that's happened. So go for it. Actually go for whatever you were wanting to buy something, or you wanted to start a project, you wanted to propose to someone, commit, whatever, just go for it. I mean, it's time to take action. It's you next 7 days, just take action. It's not about words anymore. It's not about writing it or saying it. It's about putting things into action, moving things ahead, because I feel a lot of momentum right now with you guys. A new romantic cycle begins. I told you this pile is about new, guys. I'm shuffling the cards totally in front of you. I'm not even stopping at the card here. I'm just taking one card out. So I told you this pile is totally, it's new. Everything is new. What an energy, it's so beautiful. The energy in these cards is so beautiful that everything new will be great for you. Look at the bigger picture. So don't look at smaller picture. There are bigger things going to happen for you, okay? So do not focus on the little things. It's the bigger picture. It's going to make you happy. You're good enough. So you believe in yourself, and you're going to treat yourself because you are good enough, and you're somebody who really loves yourself in a good, it's like good in not a bad way, that you're obsessed with yourself and you put yourself always uh, first, and you do not care about others. Not that, that self-love is also important. I think you've just learned it recently, and it's really helping you, but definitely you feel self-love is also important. Look at this. Wrap the world around your fingers. Look at this. You've got the world around you. Feeling it's like you'll be feeling like a queen or a king the next 7 days. Everything like you did think in your mind is going to happen that way. That's what I feel. I mean, look at the power. Look at happiness. Look at the water. Everything is going smoothly. Remember, I said just go with the flow. You've decided to go with the flow. That's very important. Yep, some news is coming towards you. That's what I feel. And somebody young also coming towards you. I mean, probably the person you're going to see is younger than you. That's another thing that I get. Or, yeah, you're good enough. I think somewhere you need that confidence. Somewhere you realize that self-worth is very important. You recognize that you have to value yourself. Somewhere you did not value yourself. You did not value yourself. You thought you were not really worthy of others, or it's okay. I'm just like that. And used to envy others in a way. But right now, I think you're working on your confidence. You could be taking classes, motivational classes. You would have a life coach, but definitely you worked on yourself. And this is beautiful news, because that's how you feel now, and you feel like an emperor or an empress. I mean, a lot of power in that picture. See money coming your way. Also, somebody offering you more money. So a lot of new things happening. This pile is the most beautiful of it. So a lot of new money coming in. Somebody offering you money. If somebody's taken money from you, they're going to be returning it. But definitely, like I said, new source of income also could happen. So those are the messages that I get. So next 7 days, this is going to happen in your life, and I think it's beautiful. So I'll be back with another reading. Do let me know how you like the reading. Do also comment which pile you chose. Do like my channel. Also do subscribe if you like my reading. Thank you guys, and I'll be back with another reading and to give you more guidances and channel messages. Bye guys.